So after the flames have died down from waiting an hour and a half.
We just waited. We just looked at the flames the whole time. I was like, "Oh, gads."
Yeah.
So I walk down the street sans Nick and say, "What the blazes happened?"
I reply to what's DJ's name again?
Devrin.
Devrin.
Rolinson.
That your suspicions were correct, Devrin. The donkey was loaded with some sort of explosive.
Ah. I grunt. I can't think of anything else.
Then
Did you make that pun on purpose? What blazes happened?
Yeah, I did. I honestly, I was thinking all day what I was gonna say.
He rolled his wisdom, and that's what he got.
And at the last second, I looked at the flames of the explosion and thought of that.
should we attempt to help with the damages?
Nah.
I say
We have
I
an
say,
obligation.
I say we go and have a chat with our dear friend Santana.
These people need our help now. We delivered an explosive.
Do we have any way of fixing this?
Yes, we have a jar of water that'll
Yes,
put out the
we
fire.
do.
I don't want to use my water.
It can just gush out water. Right?
It's infinite, Josh.
I don't want to waste it. It's precious.
Infinite.
That's no, it's precious though.
Oh my god, I never thought Josh would be so cheap. He wouldn't want to waste infinite, magical, fictional D&D water. But here we are.
I say, what is it? It's like, I feel it's like I make the decision that I don't feel great having having unwittingly committed an act of terrorism. So I take out the flask of the decanter of endless water is what it's called. I choose to use geyser, the decanter of endless water at the blaze.
Would you say it's a power geyser?
Yes.
You manage to take hold of the decanter as it starts to gush forth towards the flames. And what is it, 30 gallons worth of...
Yeah, 30 gallons worth of water.
Worth of water.
And as he's putting out the fire, I'm playing Through the Fire and Flames.
All right, roll for charisma as an assist.
As an assist. All right.
What would it accomplish though?
Hey, I rolled the 20.
Nice. So as the bard plays Through the Fire and Flames, he unwittingly plays so amazingly that NPCs are actually inspired to burst through the flaming doors to their own safety.
The ones that are trapped inside.
Yes, the ones that were trapped inside. You now see about four men and one kobold come out of the
This is an empty portrait.
Come out of the flames. But okay, so with 30 gallons, you managed to quell most of the flames, although there is still severe structural damage. We have those NPCs that managed to come out, and curiously enough, you also had a kobold in there. What do you do?
Well, I would like to go just help them to ask them if there's anybody else in the building, if they need any assistance.
I'm going to the inn.
What the fuck?
Is there a bar in this inn?
Yeah,
There was.
I know, I thought so.
I want to question the kobold.
I'm gonna go drinking.
Okay. You can go do that. I will even spawn you the bartender.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh, there's an explosion. I don't really care.
All right.
I'll be here because I'm wondering what they thought of my song.
You're like finishing up the solo, and they're all just staring at you, and I'm gonna put you right in front of them. Oh, and they burst into a round of applause. Oh, what is it that you wanted to do, DJ?
I just wanted to ask them if they're all safe. Did everyone get out of the building? Do they need medical assistance? That kind of thing.
It's like everyone that was in the explosion should be fine now. but there's more to this warehouse than I can say. Thank you for getting us out of that fire, though. That song somehow really helped us jump through the fire and flames.
You're welcome. Thank you for liking my song.
Oh man, I think this is I think there's a dungeon in this here warehouse.
What?
So while Shadid approaches the kobold to interrogate them, the commoners start asking if Christian has any kind of sheet music or a SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Is that a cloud that follows you around and plays sound?
We'll say it is.
It's like a little.
It's like a magical cloud certain bards can produce and distribute. It's like almost like you know how there's like how electronics run with like magic smoke. This is the magic smoke that would go into a jukebox.
I tell them that they can have access to my music through Patreon.
Patreon. Wow.
They look at you quizzically, but begin to ask you about how they can give you patronage as they hold out their wallets.
A minimum of 2 gold each.
Oh my god, you're fucking gouging them.
I'll have you know that I'm this man's manager. So.
No, Josh, you were drinking.
Yeah, but I heard money.
They all look at you.
I had that money sense, and I just ran.
roll for your money sense.
Money sense? What the fuck? No, I'm just...
roll a DC 10 because
no, Josh is rolling.
Be roll for perception
Really?
to hear the money.
You hear the money?
You heard the coin purses getting pulled out of their pockets, out of their singed pockets.
Would that be a perception?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that, 20?
Yep.
No, but what's the DC for it?
DC 10. Well, we'll make it a 15 because it's basically across the
10.
plus your bonus.
What's your modifier?
Oh, plus 2.
Not enough.
Okay.
Damn it.
Your money sense fails you.
No.
You know nothing about this money.
You smell something, but you don't know where it's coming from.
But the drink is better anyway.
I sense money, but the drink is good.
You just look around like thinking there must be something going on, and then you find like 1 silver piece over here hiding under the counter. You're like, oh, that must be what it is.
Yeah. My money sense is tingling.
Yep, you can add a silver piece to your inventory for
For finding silver pieces.
literally just 1. It's not much, but
That's funny.
They all look at you disheartened considering their salaries are paid in silver pieces.
It's like, all right.
But they give you their appreciation anyway and begin to walk off.
Man, you totally could have gotten some money out of that, but you asked for too much money.
No, I was about to start haggling.
But then they just left because
Yeah, they just left.
That's too
They're
much.
starting to.
Haggling for the right to hear your
Haggling the people you literally just saved. It's some messed up stuff, man.
I gotta make my money somehow.
It's a true businessman.
I almost feel like with like this party I'm in, maybe I should consider myself lawful good instead of lawful neutral because of the shit that's happening in this
Compared
party.
to the other chaos, like it just sets the bar so low.
We blew up their warehouse and tried getting money from them.
I mean, I didn't. I'm more of the chaotic good, which means I just do as my conscience dictates.
I do as money
Man.
dictates.
Okay, so they start wandering off. What do you want to interrogate from this kobold?
I make the remark. It's like letting a non-human work in the warehouse. Is that normal policy?
Why, you fucking racist.
Oh wait, we have the eternal question. Do kobolds speak English?
I'm not sure. I'm not
They speak
sure.
common, don't they?
I'm not sure. Boy. I'm not sure Elian's racist. I just think that he thinks most humans are.
Yeah. Google. Wait. Let's see. D&D. Do kobolds?
The language spoke. They speak Yip-Yat, a version of
Yip-Yat.
Draconic.
Well,
Version of
okay.
Draconic language.
Considering that he lives in a human town, I'm assuming be able to get by, he have to be able to speak some at least broken common.
Or there at least be a translator.
Oh no,
somewhere around.
they speak a version of Draconic, which I
Draconic.
can't speak.
Yeah,
You
I
do
can
speak
speak that
Draconic?
too.
Perfect. You were the
I
perfect
still
person
agree
for
with
you.
DJ though. He probably would know a little bit like broken
Like
English or
broken.
broken common
But
rather.
since I know Draconic and know that kobolds speak a version of Draconic,
You can do it better.
I begin speaking to him in Draconic, so I can
You
understand.
begin
But
to
still-
speak to him in Draconic, and it sounds like they have a New Jersey accent. It sounds like really, really bootleg Draconic, but you
I
can
guess
still make
I guess
out
I can
what it
understand
is.
him as well since
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like the root language is Draconic, so it's
Mhm.
not, you would be able to make some of it out, but it wouldn't be perfect.
yeah, it's like speaking Spanish, and you go to Spain, but you were
Mhm.
born in Mexico.
Dude,
Or
sometimes
like-
that's
or
hard
like-
though. I
or
literally
like-
did it. That's hard.
Or like
Like-
Portugal, like
Yeah.
Yeah, Portugal.
Portuguese,
too.
Spanish to Portuguese.
Like Portuguese or like Brazilian Portuguese.
You're kind of digging yourselves a hole because I cannot understand Portuguese to save my
But
life.
anyway,
Anyway.
I asked him,
Anyway,
is this common policy for kobolds to work or for the warehouse to hire non-humans?
he says, "Thank you guys for saving me. It is here. There's plenty more of me, but we don't usually come outside. But
I asked the question, what do you mean outside?
There's more to this warehouse, but I want no part of it anymore.
I
must go.
You're the second person to say that.
But do you understand Draconic now?
I'm assuming you're relating.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
saying it too, and I'm translating. No, Christian's translating back to you what he's saying.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
do it in real time,
Yeah.
supposedly.
Mhm. Yeah.
And that was what one of the workers said. So
I relate back to what Devon said.
All right. So the kobold is made kind of this part. So he as he starts to walk away, he says thank you for the music to.
I say wait. It's like,
You're
can't you give
welcome.
your saviors just one hint?
not to mention the fact that we brought the damn donkey here.
He doesn't know that, but you probably should
Yes.
mention that to him.
Well, I like whispered that into into Cal's ear or something. I was like, just grumbling to myself pretty much. But
So he says, check the ground itself.
Check the ground itself. Huh?
All right, and he begins to make his way.
my character's gonna say, "Well, I'm not sure this is our most pressing issue right now.
I'd still like
But
to
we're
investigate
here,
this warehouse
Yeah, we might as well investigate."
as to why Santana wants it blown up so much.
All right, so
Meanwhile,
you guys want
Josh
to
is over
investigate the
there.
warehouse?
I'm just drinking.
Yeah, so Josh sees all of the travelers with their burned clothes just come in and start.
How you doing?
They're gonna go get plasters. This is like we've had the shittiest day.
Good thing they have workers comp.
We almost got blown up, and then some guy demanded gold from us.
Yeah. You
That's-
see the
that's
drunk man
crazy.
see his fellow coworker. He was like, "I'm glad I didn't go in today."
Oh yeah, drunk blacksmith guy.
Yeah, drunk blacksmith's guy's in there. He sees everyone. He's like, "And this is why I call off."
Okay, what do we do in the warehouse now?
All right. So the warehouse itself, you've got the hint that you should probably check on the floor.
But is
So-
it dark in here?
Let's-
Yes. Let me.
Well,
can-
didn't there?
I'm just trying to think of how we should do this.
Didn't
Well,
like
I-
a hole in the roof get blown out? So
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm
Well,
just trying to think of how we should like do this map.
Even
thing.
if
I
it's
think I'm gonna use the area over here. Like we'll use that half for like an overworld type thing,
we have an
and over
underworld.
here for
Even if it's
Wait.
dimly lit, I can light the way for us.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
you guys
some
have
peop-
some of you guys have night vision basically.
Well, no, I
Something-
have dancing lights. I could just.
I know
also
something-
have- wait, is
I know
dancing
something-
light a spell?
It's a cantrip.
Okay.
Cantrip at
David,
will.
I know something you could do is you could like fog off the area and then like make each room its own fog area and then
It would
just
take
like,
a lot of
reveal it.
fog.
It would take a lot of fog, yeah. But
Well,
Or I could just kind of draw it in as you see it.
yeah.
I
It's
think
true.
that might work a little better. So you guys are going from the overworld to over here.
So I want to try something.
Just kind of a slightly larger scale.
Try placing my thing with this one. Cut out the background.
Oh, you're
I want to see if it works.
What happened? We
I
moved.
want to say to our Cal and Ellie, and
You all left me.
I know our warlock friend is kind of useless, but don't you think we should wait up for him?
I
Oh,
say,
level.
he'll probably show up eventually.
Wait, did you just leave me? Is that what happened?
You went to the bar. And
Yeah, but did you just walk all the way over there? Oh wait, is that in the warehouse? Oh, I see.
Across the street.
And you couldn't have just gotten me?
I make the comment that without the promise of money, I don't think he'll be motivated enough.
I guess there's that. But treasure.
Well, I was gonna say there's
there
no
we go.
telling.
Wouldn't you-
Telling what the warehouse company incorporated has
Cool.
down here.
You guys are dicks, though. Why didn't you just like? No one thought of just
You're
like
the
asking.
dick. You
Okay, that's true.
we're helping.
Getting over there, a pot calling the kettle black.
You guys are assholes for leaving me in the bar where I abandoned you guys.
Why is there a dick sword?
Oh my god. That would have to be Christian. Unless someone changes the cover.
It's the manly armor shop.
It says someone drew graffiti on it
Why would it?
because they got ripped off or something.
But why would it? Well, but okay.
How about my character is like, this bar is too crowded. Let me check back on those guys.
Sure, that works.
Oh
You notice
no.
they're not outside anymore. Do you venture in?
Sure. Let's see if there's anything I can grab out of this warehouse.
You just want to see if we can find loot.
I'm like, now that they're all gone, maybe there's something I can loot in here.
Do you want to try looting the outside before?
Sure.
Yeah, was there anything in?
Like, no one checked. I'm checking.
This outer area is meant to be sort of like almost like a yard.
Mm.
You could kind of imagine it.
Like an investigation checklist to check for like loot.
Sure. Where's my?
And then David can set the difficulty class.
Yeah, this one will be a DC 15. There's a lot of
God damn it.
Like burn shit.
Yep.
9.
9. No, there's no way. Investigation of 1.
Upon your investigation, you do see some giblets of what you think might have been the donkey. But that's about it. Nothing else.
Well, nothing in here. Or nothing out here.
Yeah, that's another thing.
And
My character remarks, I thought those mules seemed intelligent, but after this, why would anything intelligent like willingly blow itself up?
Well, I mean,
I make the.
please disable all comments because this is about to be a political discussion.
Allahu Akbar?
Yeah, right.
Oh my god! I make the comment again, like maybe they were being mind controlled by our good friend Santana.
Sure.
Maybe it was some sort of bondage. You know what bondage means?
Mental
I know,
bondage.
but yeah.
it's just strange. Okay.
They were
venture
into
in the
games.
warehouse.
They were into
So
games.
as you enter the warehouse, there's some light coming in from the trashed rooftop with holes bored into it now. Time-wise, this is actually kind of close to sunset again, so it's starting to get dark. You see remains in exploded crates, some that are left untouched, but you don't see any signs of life anymore in here. Oddly enough, you don't see many bodies either.
So this is inside the warehouse, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I walked to the middle of the warehouse.
And you just ran in a straight line?
And I walked over the middle.
Yeah, but we don't know what's in the way, right?
I'm
Yeah,
following him.
he said so. David just did.
Did
Yeah.
Well, there's stuff in the way. I'm just gonna draw I'm
I
gonna
walk into the middle. I
just
decide.
draw that you see some thrashed like rubble
I-
piles and
Okay.
Because
I
this
walk
place
to
is
the
all
middle.
dark, right? So
I look around.
yes,
decide-
but
I decide. I decide.
Christian has the
Yeah.
Oh,
has
right.
a
He's...
cantrip
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
for
And
dancing lights.
I do as well. It's just
Also-
regular. I also have regular light.
I have
Yeah.
like 10 torches.
Yeah, I also have torches too. But upon entering the middle, I decide to touch the floor and cast light because the touch spell.
Yeah, it lights the floor.
All right.
Well, that eliminates the need for anyone to use anything.
Mm-hmm. Why'd you do it in the
Save
middle?
more.
Why couldn't you have just done it from the side?
Because then we get the most coverage.
I thought it just illuminates whatever you touch, though.
Yeah, it's just this part, and then I ask, and then I yell to our bard over there. Could you illuminate the four corners of the warehouse with your dancing lights?
Yes.
Is that how that works? You can.
Yeah, it's
actually
fit
just
four.
Yeah,
It's
it's
four
four.
torch-sized lights. Not as big as like regular light, but
How do,
Okay.
how do we make it so that
I'll just mark an orb.
as I
Well,
said, it's like
so you-
torch-sized. Yeah.
Yeah, so you begin to light all four corners of the warehouse to get an idea of what is left inside. And then as you light the final corner on the far end, you notice the accountant huddled over.
Accountant, do you have money?
do they have a pretty face? Because I
Where-
can't resist.
Where did they keep the money? Tell me.
So, but who noticed them first?
I guess that's
Uh,
true. I was back
you-
here.
Yeah, I was
Is it?
back.
Back there, it would be a Christian since he's the one lighting the orbs.
Yeah.
We'll
Oh,
say
yeah.
that he kind of has to walk towards the area, so he's probably more like over.
Shouldn't you fill out the place now, or
Well, we can.
is there
basically
literally
see
nothing in
this.
here?
Yeah.
There's not much else in here. There's a couple
of-
things
most of
still
it's blown
slightly
up.
on fire, but that's about it.
I call
Oh,
to
so it's
the
like smoky in here.
I call to the lady.
A little bit, but it's not that bad.
Who are you, little lady, and what are you doing in here?
It's like I'm the accountant. Didn't I give you guys an item a little while back? So you guys.
How's
would
she
not
all the way
forget?
over here?
You're that accountant.
Wait, is this the
We
same
actually-
town?
Yeah.
Yeah, same town.
This.
We went back to the town.
Yeah, here's the
Yeah.
inn. Here's the warehouse.
Well,
Yeah.
The
because
idea is that this is like a division between the overworld and where you guys are right now.
This is the bigger. warehouse.
oh,
You guys are right in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right now you're over here.
This is like a zoomed in portion.
right, okay.
I figured. I don't know. I feel like this kind of works.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have the town world and then the
And
either out in the field
map.
world or underground world or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
the instance.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
get it. I get it.
Okay. So what were you guys doing? Just to make sure. You were asking her what she's doing. Well, she said, "Aren't you guys the ones from before?"
Yes, we
And
are.
then-
Yes.
Okay. And you guys are all gathering over there.
I'm like walking.
It's like, do you have anything to do with this? Do you know what just happened? I
Nope.
was just working on
Well,
the books back here, and
I-
everything went to shit.
So
Nope.
I step up and I say, unfortunately,
It was his fault.
unfortunately,
You interrupt him, and she just kind of eyes him with horror, while as he's trying to explain what's going on.
unfortunately, a man or a thing, somebody named Santana tricked us into bringing some sort of magical explosive into the city. Do you happen to know anyone by that name that would want to bring harm to this town and, well, more specifically, your company?
It's like, I'm just the accountant here. I don't know very much about the operations. But there was a place that they told us to not go in, that I'm not supposed to go in.
My ears perk up and I go closer. It's like, what is this place?
Is it possibly full of treasure?
There's an underground section to this warehouse that very rarely anyone goes into or out of. It's just
Oh,
around the
really?
corner room.
Sounds like treasure.
Can you point the way to us?
Yeah, it's just around the corner here, kind of up against the wall. So we'll see.
Hold on, I will be right back. I grab something to drink.
Okay.
Okay.
Does anyone else want their character cut out?
Not really.
Okay. Just
Mhm.
asking. You want yours cut out? You want your
Yes.
dragon?
Yes. Do you need the image?
It should be on the Discord still, I think.
I start checking where
I'll
she
just do that so that-
said
Yeah.
the entrance was.
So you don't have to.
Okay.
So as you guys give your attention to the thing, she kind of makes her way out of the warehouse herself. She's out. So as you look around the corner to where she pointed out, you notice that it's completely covered in debris. There's just remains of what used to be cardboard boxes.
Cardboard boxes.
You mean
just
card box? Just
Where's-
card box.
charred card boxes.
and tamales. It's just completely.
Tamales?
No, not the tamale.
It's just a large pile of debris.
How dare you, Santana? I'll
Debris.
kill you.
I make the comment, what a waste of food.
Right?
I begin moving the debris out of the way.
Okay, to move this debris, it could take a while if
Okay, I'm
you're
back.
gonna do it just by physical means.
I don't believe we have any magical means to do it.
I mean, I do, but I'm gonna watch.
Bro, you could really just Eldritch.
Why waste my cantrips on this?
You're
Yeah, your infinite use spell.
in the infinite use water thing.
What cantrips do you even have right
Well, if you need strength, I might be your man.
Mage Hand can move stuff. It's like
But
a psychic hand.
Up to a certain weight.
Up to a certain weight, but still, it's like the
Yeah.
same as you moving it by hand. But I'll just watch.
Okay. So
We-
it
we all begin
would,
moving.
yeah. Everyone roll for strength checks. You try to clear the rubble.
What's the DC for it?
It's gonna just kind of add up as a contributory thing, and
Fuck,
there's
my
a.
die. There.
This is gonna be kind of a house rule thing. We're gonna say
Okay.
there's like a valley you guys have to roll up to combined.
I rolled a 16.
Nice. You pull your weight.
I rolled.
I rolled a
I
16.
rolled a 5 plus whatever my strength bonus is, plus 1, which is 6.
16. Okay.
I wasn't
Mine's
even
16
helping,
flat.
so
16 plus 3, so
Mine's just 16 flat. I don't have any modifiers.
So DJ rolled
Okay.
a 19, I rolled a 6, he rolled a 16.
Okay. And then Josh is not helping because he's an asshole.
this is kind of funny.
Okay.
This is fun.
After about an hour and a half of Josh just staring at you guys, you manage to clear the rubble and you come across what looks like a stairway. that
Is it?
descends down.
Don't do it.
Is it
Don't
just
say
a
Damn.
way to have
Don't. I knew it. Fucking.
an hour and a half of straight lifting. Holy shit! We
Yeah,
have to be.
that's
I almost think we should rest the night
I
before
would-
exploring
I would-
this.
I would say I would agree with Devin in this. This seems to reek of danger. I would say we conserve our strength and come back in the morning for this.
okay. So do you guys choose to camp out in the remains? Or do you choose to just go to the inn and come back?
I mean, it is just
How
there.
much? How much for a night at the inn?
I think it was like a gold or something. I thought you had those prices.
I can bring him up.
Oh wait, I specifically have a reference thing.
I think that depends on your lifestyle or something.
It
Yeah.
depends. Yeah.
But it would also depend on like, is it a super opulent?
Inn or whatnot.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Expenses.
So we'll count it as a modest board. let's
Okay.
say.
So a gold piece
A
per
gold
night.
piece
A
per
gold
night.
piece.
per
How much do you
person.
guys even have? You guys have like.
I have like 8 gold on me, so
Okay. Oh wait, no, here we go. I found it. So that's for like a wealthy stay. Comfortable would be 8 silver pieces. That's not bad.
For a night.
Yeah, comfortable would be 8. Modest is 5. Poor is 1. We'll count the 1 as you rent a cardboard box from the around the back.
I decide to go back to the inn.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too. I want to ask if they have any like a bathtub and some wash water. I'm gonna use like some of my soap
rather
to.
By the way,
Clean-
if
to
you're,
clean
if
myself.
you're playing an elf, they don't sleep.
Well,
they
they go
don't-
into a trance.
Yeah, they only need 4 hours of trance
Yeah.
to get 8 hours of equivalent.
Yep.
Oh, that's neat.
So, us, yeah.
So I guess you could spend 4 hours doing something else.
I would like a
Downtime.
cheap room for 4 hours because I just we don't sleep. I don't need the bed.
We'll just kind of just sit there and meditate.
Yeah.
We'll say there's a stairway over here.
But I still but I have the flaw of I like the touch of the flesh, so I take the bigger room because I want to bath and whatnot.
Me too.
I'm like used to just like falling asleep at a table full of books, so it doesn't matter.
I'll take a better room as well.
So it's like what, 5 gold pieces? 10?
Jesus
No,
Christ.
5 gold pieces.
Let me give you all of my money.
Silver pieces, not gold. Fuck. Yeah, silver pieces.
There's 8 silver pieces, right?
Yeah. How much money you got? You guys are keeping track of the cash, right?
Yeah,
I'm kind of go off of the honor system. So
I had we had like 50 silvers between us, didn't we?
No.
something around there.
Each of us should have had like 15-ish or something.
It was
Silver pieces?
Oh, silver pieces, it was 10, I think,
It's like-
each.
Yeah, 10 each.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10
Did you have gold also? I forget.
yeah,
Yeah,
have
we
gold
do.
also.
well.
It's just
we-
starting gold we had from
Mhm.
our.
Okay.
Which would have been
Oh, yeah,
10, yeah.
I had
About-
less. I had less starting gold because I chose to buy my equipment.
Mm.
So I started out with like 4 gold.
Okay. We'll just deduct 8 silver pieces each then for comfortable stays.
Okay.
But
so
where's
now-
my cheap stay? How much
On
is a
the
cheap
edits.
stay?
A poor stay would be 1 silver piece.
Hell
That's
yeah.
that's like sleeping in the back. Like
That's fine.
okay.
Because my character doesn't sleep, doesn't matter.
in the common room.
Well, it might be unsafe back there.
Damn, guys,
I'm gonna
I'm
get your
rich.
equipment stolen.
What equipment? I don't have anything on me, really.
I have 16
That's like
gold
renting a
pieces.
tent from a hobo in the back.
By the way,
Yeah.
can I go to like a weapon store or something? I mean,
It's
it
kind of
closed
late right now, but
yeah.
you're probably you could in the morning though, and that's like we'll say that was right here. So
hopefully
Yeah,
I can
the-
find a nice rapier or
The
something.
janky store next door.
The janky.
How much money do you have? Those rapiers are expensive.
it kinda
I
yeah.
have 16 gold.
Yeah, it'd be better for him to get a rapier because it's based off his dex, not his strength.
Yeah, it's really good for me.
Let's see, martial weapon.
So you're going for that dex
Rapier.
build.
Dude, a rapier is like 25 gold.
Oh man, I got.
It's like a nobleman's weapon.
See, okay, so it makes sense as to why I'm trying to get as much gold as possible.
Mhm.
You gotta settle for that one, but we'll make it nice. Don't worry.
Okay,
Okay,
so I'm
so
subtracting how much
wait.
silver?
Deduct 8 silver. Josh, if you want to sleep outside, you're gonna have to roll for safety. You have to have
Roll for
a
safety.
yes, you might have a middle of the night battle.
Sure.
Oh man.
So
Over
it would be
your
like
over
a
your
perception?
coin purse.
Would it be like perception or something?
We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it as passive perception because that.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're gonna roll to see how dangerous it is. and
Well,
then
it
roll
also
for
depends how long we're all staying here, because some people need sleep.
It's just a night.
Yeah, so I mean, if anything, you can roll those 4 hours and see.
If you
Mhm.
get interrupted while you're
Yeah, I
meditating.
Yeah, I
Four
believe
four
you can
rolls
roll
per
like-
hour, or for
You
one
can-
roll per hour.
Yeah, like 1 roll per hour, and then if nothing happens, you can just head on in and do other stuff.
4 rolls per hour is way better.
4 rolls per hour. Yeah, yeah.
Or total of 16 rolls.
I feel like I remember there being a roll thing for traveling to see if there's danger.
Well,
Well, I
figure it out.
retire to the room upstairs.
Do you also hire a wench or something, whatever, some girl to sleep with?
Do they have that option?
Some
I don't know.
pleasures of the flesh?
No, this is just the inn, not the
It's,
in and
it's
out.
just an inn. Yeah.
The in and out.
It's not a.
You've got to go. You've got to go to the weapon store / tamale brothel.
So
Yeah.
the overworld, the
It's
second
not a-
floor for the inn's over here.
It's not a tamale broth.
Where? Over here?
Yeah, you got one of the nice rooms, right?
Oops.
Okay, yeah.
So they're all over
Tamale
there.
broth.
Josh is
Outside.
In the back.
in the back. Okay, we're gonna roll one in an hour and see how dangerous it is.
First hour.
What am I supposed to be rolling and what am I looking for?
We
You're
were rolling
rolling passive.
d20s. You got passive
Passive
perception from your trance. I don't think you even have to roll for that. That's
It's
just
12.
gonna be 12 for you. Okay.
And David has the DC, so.
DC 8.
I'm safe for 1 hour, right?
You hear
Yeah.
stray cats fighting, but nothing immediately nearby.
You continue meditating.
You're not like Jake and go confront them.
No.
There's a large amount of cats, and they seem to be getting closer, but nothing else is happening.
17.
12. What do you mean
Third
7?
roll. That's third roll.
That's third roll. On the third hour, the cats approach.
You're getting closer. Do I fight these fucking cats?
Not
The
just
fourth-
yet. Depends on the
fourth
fourth
hour.
roll right now.
Final roll. Here we go.
13. They're like right
Yeah,
next to me.
They're next to you, but they had not attacked. I was waiting for a 15. A 15 would have been bad.
Oh, I see.
So you wake up
Wait,
from
so-
your 4 hours of trance. Everyone else is sleeping, I believe, unless they're prepping.
To the
Wait, so-
bar.
I'm
Josh-
done meditating.
So Josh rolling high would have made him fight.
Yeah, because
No, that wasn't me rolling. That
No,
was.
I was
was
just
cats.
rolling to see. Yeah, just 1 through 20 and see how
Oh.
dangerous it'd be.
Yeah.
Considering
Actually, you were rolling for the
considering it's
cat.
hmm
Yeah, considering it's just a small town, I figure a 15 would be fair. It's not like he's in like the ghetto, so I mean, it's not, that
They're
would be
gonna
like
get
a
accosted
10
by
or
bandits.
yeah, that'd be like a 10 or a 5 or something. But he manages to go inside and he kind of goes by a fireplace or
I
something.
hang out in the bar.
Yeah, which is bad.
Right,
Dude.
so I
I hope
guess-
you're deducting money for your time in the bar.
I don't know how much. How much is alcohol?
Like regular alcohol, like ale is like what?
Like the cheap alcohol.
That was
That'd be ale.
What would be like 2 pints of ale? Because this would be my second one, I think.
A mug would just be 4 copper pieces.
I don't even have copper. I don't know what it translates into.
It's 10 copper to a silver. 10 silver.
Yeah.
to a
Okay. Well, then I'll just say it's 1
to
silver because I've had, whatever, 2 and a
You had
half.
several.
Whatever.
Okay, you're basically shit faced all the time right now.
gold.
It's not even
the-
that. Ale's not that
The ale is
strong.
watered down.
Yeah.
But there's regulatory things. To
Regulatory.
Did the roll constitution check?
you know, you probably could. We'll get to that.
This is
later.
getting way too complicated for just me hanging out in a bar.
I know. Okay, you rest by the fireplace, well rested. Your
I guess
any of
we
your
go.
spells are back and ready to go.
Mhm.
I wake up from my trance.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you guys do while me and Christian are asleep?
I go
Yeah, 'cause right now-
downstairs.
Yeah, it's the middle of the night.
I go
Um,
downstairs and look around the inn. Is there anyone in the inn right now? Apart
In
from
the
Josh?
end, no. So the commoners have gone home. The drunkard seems to have managed to stumble home at some point in the middle of the night.
Is the bartender even alive right now?
It's a different bartender.
Oh, okay.
We'll,
There you go. I go up to the bartender.
It's the night shift.
we'll
Mhm.
worry about it.
I go up to the bartender and ask about the day's events.
An
It's like-
explosion happened outside.
It's like, did you hear that large
Yeah, yeah.
explosion? It happened literally 30 feet from us. It's crazy.
I make
Nothing
the
else ever
remark.
happened.
I make the
nothing else
remark.
ever
It's like, I wonder who could have caused that.
Yeah, it's really strange. Nothing else really seems to happen in this town.
For a
but-
free pint, I'll tell you who did it.
I might take you up on that offer. The nice thing is that the commoners came by to buy more drinks today.
I asked the bartender, has the warehouse always operated in this area?
Oh no, it's pretty new. It kind of showed up a couple. I don't know. Are there months in this game? A couple months ago.
Sure, let's say this.
It built up pretty quickly around the town.
Has
but
the
town's
warehouse always
here
been in
much longer.
pieces?
Does this town have like any mythical stories, lores, anything of that nature?
Well, So this is the night bartender. This is the
Yeah.
one that knows its shit. So,
Yeah.
considering how juicy the store you get, roll for. Just roll.
Just roll.
Roll for what?
Roll for wisdom.
We'll go with persuasion just to see like how juicy the store you
Where's
get.
my D20? Where's my D20? What the fuck?
It's over here, I think. Is it?
It's not. Wait, what's it blue? What the fuck?
It's
Oh,
right
it's not
here.
yours.
It's right here. It's right here.
Yeah, it's right here. There we go. Hey,
What is your
I roll
goddamn-
a 5. My 5, which is 10.
Okay. Wait, what? Plus 10?
Well, not plus
Plus 5.
10. It's 5 plus 5 for 10.
Okay. It's like, well, it's been here longer than most people can remember. It got founded by some religious group a long time ago. Up until then, not much else has happened, but this warehouse has recently started to make a couple changes.
A couple changes, you say? Like what?
It's like, well, most of the commoners have started to work there because it's been paying so much better, and they've been able to provide what their professions would have otherwise. So it's kind of taken over in a way, but overall, not much else has changed.
So where did these commoners work before the warehouse? Do you know?
Well, this is a small town, so they used to just have their own professions. We'd have a baker. We'd have people that get wood for us. We'd have guards and a lot of security, and then hunters to feed everybody.
But now no one does these. They all just work for the warehouse.
The guards we used to have work for the warehouse now, and the hunters and everyone else mostly just work in the warehouse. I'm not even really sure what they do. There's not a lot that gets moved in and out of it, but they do seem to provide for everybody.
So this warehouse essentially controls this town then.
I guess you could say that, but they bring enough gold to have the commoners come in for some ale every now and then, and that's fine.
Interesting.
Plus, they make sure that my ale gets to the town okay.
Interesting. One more question, my good man. Woman.
Well, good woman.
Good woman. It's the woman.
Sure,
Good
Okay.
person.
it's a
My good
father
person.
mother.
Does the name Santana mean anything to you?
Not that I can think of particularly. It sounds like it might be part of a legend from a long time ago, but I'm not really sure.
Does this town have any books, any libraries of that sort? Any lore keepers? Any historians?
The warehouse actually has a very large book section.
Oh, really?
From what I heard, I mean, if you look for a certain book, they can provide it. I'm not sure how or where they get it from, but they have them.
I may want to visit the warehouse liaison
David,
sometime for a book.
Yes.
as like a as like an out of character thing, is the warehouse Amazon? Is it just an analog for Amazon?
It wasn't meant to be, but it's starting to become that, isn't it?
Like a but like a
Yes, yeah.
an almost benevolent
Almost.
Amazon.
At least for this one town. That's the thing. But god damn it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So they have everything. They
don't.
sell everything there. You can find any kind of book.
Yeah.
You just gotta order it on the ether web.
The Ethernet.
You can't even say Ethernet because that just sounds like a cable.
That's why I said ether web.
On the astronet.
The astro.
I make a note to go visit the accountant tomorrow for the special book.
Okay.
Whoops.
I'll take my leave then, good person.
Good
Alright.
person.
We head
Okay,
over to hang out with Josh.
Can me and Christian wake up now?
Yes. Sorry for the long road call.
This talk took 4 hours.
Or it just took an hour and then we just skipped time because, you know, whatever.
Okay, sure.
Basically
I
that.
just like hang out by the fire too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
And we're all bored.
Okay.
This
We're
is
all
I'd like to.
bored.
I'd like
morning now.
to. I actually do need to go to the weapon shop because I need to replenish my supply of crossbow bolts.
All right, it's
yeah.
sunrise. You
Oh yeah,
guys
I
wake
got
up
my
and
spell slots now.
Here.
I look at the rapier longingly.
I decided to go visit the warehouse liaison again,
Bit too much
Account.
white, but it's okay.
wherever that little office was.
One day,
Yeah.
Cal, you can afford
Hold
that
on.
thing.
I did a quick background removal.
Okay, where?
Not very detailed, but fuck it.
Let's
We'll
just say
do-
this.
we'll do them one at a time. Considering that they had to sleep and just kind of skip through the RP, we'll have them go right now,
Okay,
and
so
we'll get back to you.
so 20 crossbow bolts is 1 gold piece, but I've only used like 5, so if we call it like 2 silver and 5 copper.
Yeah, that should be fine. You haggle.
Okay, yeah, because I don't need like a full set of 20. I just need
Yeah.
you want me to roll just to.
If you want, you haggle trying to buy like less than the packaging normally provides. Yep,
13.
you're good.
Cool.
Can I
So
can I
250.
persuade them to give me a rapier for 16 gold?
I mean, haggle.
Haggle? That would be
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
difficult. This
if-
is
Roll. What is it? Persuasion?
Actually, I'll tell you what, Cal. I'll front a couple gold if you can get their price down to how much you have plus 2 gold.
Okay.
how much gold do you have?
Let me
I
see.
have 16 gold.
16. Dude, that would wipe you out. 18. So you're trying to get what,
Red
like a
cats.
17 discount?
Yes.
How do you do decals?
Well-
Can I not put decals?
Are you allowing it or no?
I'll allow it. It's gonna be difficult though, man. It's gonna
There's
be.
a roll. You got to roll pretty high for
I'll
it.
have to
Whoa.
do a critical roll.
We'll basically make it a 17. You need a 17 or more.
17 or higher on your roll.
Yes, for persuasion, and
Do it.
even if you do it, she'll probably have to make it.
10
Oh,
plus whatever your modifier
it's
is.
15.
Not enough.
It's like, well, I don't have one in stock, so it wouldn't be worth my time to make that for you right now. Come back with more gold, and I'll be happy to help you out, though.
Okay.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, it was worth a try.
Okay, so Dave, now I have 2 gold, 9 silver pieces, and 1 copper piece.
Okay. So you guys leave the weapon shop, and in the meantime, Lee and Josh are trying to go to the warehouse.
Oh, am I? I was hanging out with
Oh,
some
are you?
cats.
Okay.
I didn't know what was
okay.
happening, so I was hanging out with cats.
I'm going to the the accountant again to ask for that book.
Okay. As you head to the warehouse, you notice something that was not there the day before. You see several guards outside in the courtyard. Just keeping watch.
I make note of the guards in front. I decide not to approach them because they seem the type that would attack first and ask questions later.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. This
What?
would be the perfect time for Nick because he's got sneak.
Yeah, but he's not here, so
Oh my god. Nick,
Yeah.
why you gotta
I mean, that's why we did the poll, right?
exactly.
Nick,
We can have him have been sneaky this whole
Nick,
time.
we need your sneak.
If he says he's gonna come right now, I might go get Stephanie food real quick.
Hold on. I noticed the guards, but they don't.
They haven't noticed you just yet. You were about to walk into the area slightly out of their vision.
I go over here first.
Go over here.
Yeah, I go off the side here first. I cast minor illusion on the ground to create a dead body. Just an illusion of a dead body.
What if they touch it?
They have to roll an intelligence check against my DC to discern if it's an illusion or not.
Well, that's just if
Okay,
they see
where
it. I
do
thought
you
if you
cast it,
touch an
though?
illusion, it
Because-
disappears. Or they know it's fake.
That's they have to check for it with their intelligence.
Where would you cast it though? So let me redraw this a little, because there's like a kind of like a yard, and the only entrance right here is right here. So I mean, if it's out there, they might not see it.
No, I make it right here, like off to the side, like over here, sure. And then I go up to and then I say I go conspicuously over here. And say,
dead body.
and say, dead body. Really loud so they can hear me. I hope some guards can come and help me. I'm very scared right now. Guards, come quick! Dead body.
Well, remember, they're the warehouse guards, not for the town.
But
Like,
it's in warehouse property.
It looks. Oh boy!
Yeah.
It looks like a warehouse employee.
Yeah. This body looks like someone that works here. Guards, come quick!
Oh my gosh!
after the strange yelling they've been hearing for the past couple minutes, one of them finally decides to go take a look. What seems to be going on over here?
Help! There's a dead body over there.
You don't say.
You should really go investigate.
Huh.
You know, if they touch it, it immediately is revealed.
They have to roll intelligence to discern if it's
No,
something.
only if it's a sound or image they can't touch.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm reading it right here. If they just touch it in any way, they immediately know.
Oops.
Silent. While he's doing that, I want to roll stealth.
Okay. So that one doesn't see you. This other one's still at the doorway, though.
This is
So
true.
you might need to find some help there.
Hmm.
Or alternatively, that's the entrance. Considering there was a large blast, there is... I'm gonna just draw it here. But this part right here, you see the wall itself, and there's a large crag cut into it. A little bit about like 4 feet off the ground. And you think if you're quick enough, you might be able to jump through that with your acrobatics.
I decide to take the chance.
Okay.
But then second guess myself because I still haven't learned about the legends.
Also, apparently, the illusion has to fit within a 5-foot cube.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
That's like a.
That's very big.
The
It's
guard
like a-
looks confused.
It's like a.
at
It's like a
10-foot body.
children. It's like a children's body.
It's a body with the heads cut off because it just fits within the 5-foot cube.
No, it's like
Yeah.
Well, these are 5-foot cubes, so this
It
is
could
like
be-
this is like a 10. This is a 5 by like 10-foot body with no head.
it could be like a kobold body or something.
Yeah, well,
because they were working there.
I basically say, "Oh, you have fun checking out this dead body. I'm gonna go over there."
Yeah, we heard the strange yelling.
I go back to original plan of going to the accountant first. Don't go over there. There's a dead body.
But the accountant's inside the warehouse, wasn't she?
the accountant.
She wasn't in
did
the
walk
inn
off
last time, wasn't
time.
she?
She fucked up back to like an office.
She was in that back office and she left last night.
She
So-
left the. She left the.
Where the
She
fuck
left
does
the
she
work?
work? Because last time we met her in the inn.
Yeah. It's
We
where she
didn't actually establish that inn existed at the time. She was just kind of at a table outside.
So do they have like
Oh.
an outside office, or does it like all work from the warehouse?
It's all just one warehouse.
Oh, okay.
But you can take a look around and see if the explosion might have made any other.
I decide to roll. What is it? Investigation to perception to check the outskirts of the warehouse for more signs of damage.
Okay.
I'm following, just saying, hey, what are you up to?
Okay. So you take a quick look around. Since it's basically just visibly, you'll just make it a 5.
Mm-hmm. I ask before I roll. Before I roll, tell Devrin, it's like I don't trust these guards. They're just it just appeared now. This seems very fishy. Roll 16.
16. All right. So visibly, you don't see any large crags like the
Don't do
like
it.
one of the fucking entrances. Is that Blamazon? I mean, it did explode, but that's fair.
Wow.
That's good.
Okay. So you don't see any large crags like that cut out, but upon closer inspection, you notice that there's a part where the wall itself is cracked open and moved off to the side. So there's almost like a slight hallway that you can walk into to enter on the back side.
Back here.
Yeah, so like that, did that, and this did that. So then this is open. Just pretend that's not there.
I would say we found our way inside the warehouse.
Yeah, I'd rather not kill any more of these warehouse people if we can avoid it. They don't seem like evil people, unlike Santana. So
I still have my reservations, but I wanna hear more about this warehouse. I learn more about this warehouse first.
yeah, so basically, I'm gonna instead of readying my crossbow or my spear, I'm gonna like have my club at the ready, and in case of combat, I'll try to like bludgeon them, try to knock them out instead
We
of.
should
probably-
gather the party before moving.
Yeah, I was like, the story was happening, then suddenly you guys were moving over here.
You decide to check out what's happening.
And I was like, where's everyone going?
Alright, so Josh was playing with cats. He gained 5 experience.
Wait, really?
And then another 20 for boy, how much experience would that thing be
It's a
worth?
bit.
What a bit. Huh?
Because those were the cats that were like walking up to me last night, and I was like, hey, let's say hi.
I wish Nick could be getting some experience right now.
Fuck
Do
him.
we all get experience, or who gets experience?
Man, I was just playing with
No,
the
it's
cats.
just-
Fuck you.
Josh, probably.
They're my cats.
Josh gets 5 experience, and then for that really badass solo, it's kind of retroactive. But Christian, you get 10.
Nice.
Okay, so the guard's still staring at the large body, but he's pretty sure it's fake at this point.
He pokes it and prods
It
it, but his
immediately,
hand-
yeah.
But his
It,
hands
it
pass
fades
through
off
it.
into a mist, and he heads back to his post. I think that sure was strange. But you find that back entrance, and you manage to enter the warehouse. Do you all go in?
So do we go back to the one over there on the right?
Yeah,
It's all lit up now because what is it?
it's
morning.
daytime.
Yeah.
What did my... Wait, where am I?
You're over here.
Oh, over in the back, I see.
Yeah. Do we? I decided to look for that book around this mess.
So taking a look on the first floor, pretty much everything is burnt out. It's hard to make out if there was anything that was books on this first floor, which you find kind of strange considering that you mentioned that books were a pretty common part.
I wonder if it's that lower floor.
Should we make it a point that we recasted our stuff?
Well, it's daytime, so it doesn't
It's
matter.
daytime, so it's all visible.
And there's no roof because it blew up.
Right.
So,
I move towards the stairway.
Okay.
I mean, not that since there's no fighting, we can just move freely, right? So whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. That thing's in the fire anymore. Okay. So you approach the stairway, and you notice that some of the debris looks like it's been moved around a little bit since the night before.
Motherfuckers, there's someone down there.
I
I'm
believe
sure.
I believe someone's got in before us.
Where them fucking guards at?
I say that's probably a bad idea since we're in here right now.
No, that's not what I mean.
I just realized, why are these dice so tiny?
Because Nick deserves the
Tiny
tiniest
die.
dice.
It's a small consequence for the time
Do
being.
we head down towards the deep dank dungeon?
Yeah, if it's
Cool.
like if it's like a narrow
God damn it.
stairway, I'd like to propose that
It's like
my
one at a
character
time.
says-
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
point.
if we're going single file, I think I should be first because I got my shield.
Sure, you can get hit first. That's fine.
Take point. I'll follow behind.
I'll be last one in, I guess.
You have like no AC, that's why.
What are you talking about?
You have like 13 AC. That is
Whatever.
terrible. I have 17.
How do you
as a
have
mage
17?
Because of draconic resilience.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, because you're wait,
Sorcerer.
Swords.
He's
Sorcerer
part
with-
vampire.
No,
Like,
sorcerer.
Just look at those
Sorcerer with
pecs.
the sorcerer with the draconic bloodline trait get draconic resilience, which adds
Mm,
13
It's the
plus my
pecs,
dex
man.
modifier.
Just look at those pecs.
It's 13 plus my dex modifier for my AC.
I see. So you, okay.
Yeah, someone shoots an arrow at him, he just flexes.
He's just
He
a
just
strangely
flexes it up.
strangely strong magician. Okay.
Yeah. We'll say he has like a super thin force field.
I also get like 1 extra HP per level up.
Just
because
like
of,
Star Wars style.
Okay, we move down.
Why does your
The
character
next
sound like the
yeah,
most
should've-
broken thing?
No, I'm gonna build it to be the most broken thing. Just
Apparently.
you wait.
Okay.
I have my thing all planned out.
Okay.
I have every level planned out.
Okay.
Alright.
So
I was just gonna level up on a whim.
Me too.
So you guys decide to head in, and Stephanie desperately is asking for wings, so I need to go get them real quick.
Okay.
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 But so
Small
short,
break.
like 5-minute break. As
What
you
do
enter into the stairway, you for some reason hear squealing off in the distance.
That's
The
Oh
air-
my god!
It's
The
not.
Are
air,
we fighting rats?
the air is clear and damp.
Can you
We're
make the
fighting-
clock go away?
You make out.
We
You see
make out-
mold on some of the walls.
David
Oh, I
suddenly
know.
turns this into like
Hallway.
a gay thing.
The hallway is lined up with perpetual fire.
You all
that's
start
like-
making out.
Wait, what about perpetual fire?
Mm-hmm. Like kind of like magic torches, perpetual fire. It's little just
Oh, okay.
like lighting. It's not
I
like
was thinking like
It's not
fire
like-
and brimstone and shit.
It's not like torch. It's not like torches with like magical fire.
hmm
These
They-
warehouse types must have a lot of money to install something like that in here.
I make a note and say this is very fancy. Not everyone can afford magic. Can afford perpetual fire for their lighting purposes.
I wonder how much. Can I steal this?
I mean, you can try. You probably get burned for all eternity. It's perpetual fire for a
It's-
reason.
It's literally like a little thing of flame, about the size of your fist, just suspended in the air.
Oh, it's
So
in the
there's
air.
There's
Right.
Oh.
nothing to steal.
You
it's
can
just-
try to take it.
Well, I thought
but-
it was like a part of a torch or something. Like, yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure they accounted for employee theft when they did that.
Do we move forward?
Yes, with me at the front. I'm the vanguard.
Does this count as a battle, or is it just we're just
It's
free
just-
moving
we're
around?
Just moving.
Just moving.
Oops. You got a little too close.
Teleports
there.
behind you.
You got suction cup to me.
Nothing personnel.
Okay. We come to the end of the hallway now. What?
Okay. So you're at the end of the hallway. You see what looks like a large opening, but you can't see anything more than just immediately straight ahead because of the doorway. Do you step forward?
I asked Devernus, like, do you see a keyhole or of anything of that sort?
Wait, is there a
well,
door,
so
or
I was-
what's
I
that?
was gonna say is
Yeah,
there-
he said there's a doorway.
So you see. Well, it's like
Doorway.
it is a doorway, but like the hall.
Oh, there's no door. There's no door.
There's no door. You see what looks like the end of a platform, and then just a large chasm. And you can't see anything more than just like this is your line of sight. So
And is it, so how far can I see as far as light goes with those lights on the walls or floating? Yeah.
the
What's my
lights.
visibility like?
How many blocks ahead can you see?
Yeah.
They light up everything, but you don't see anything past this point. It just
That's your
looks
line of
like
sight.
Okay.
it just
Well,
looks like you might see some light illuminating from below, but you can't tell. You can't see anything over the overhang.
okay. Well, I would like to first hug this wall and peek around the corner.
Gonna do some hall wugging.
Okay.
I'm not right here, but it won't let me be on the corner right there. So I want to be like right here, but
Okay.
He's
Alright,
peeking the corner.
for sure. So you peek the corner, and I'm missing my die. Why are there 2 of these again? God
Every
damn
time
it!
you leave, every time you leave, you come back and more die.
Oh, okay.
David has found a die of replication.
So you
One
peek
every
around the corner, and that is not what I'm trying to do. Yeah. And at the very end, you see what looks like a stairway further down. Being able to see around the corner, you can make out that this is almost like a platform that goes back and forth, and it cuts off, and you see what look like bookshelves lining the platform on the far side.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around and tell Elian. I think I see your book section that you were looking for. But first, I think we should check the other side of the room.
Okay. Since you're already out there, you take a look. I mean, it's
Yeah, you look at the other
doesn't take much.
corner.
Take a look at the other corner. You see a similar section. You see the platform kind of continue off around the edge, still leaving that large opening in the center. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, but dude, there's no like.
And on this side, you see crates.
Well, I think I know which side the warlock's going. But while he's
Do
looking
we?
for spoils,
Well,
we
right now, I
should
don't even know what's
actually-
happening because I'm in the back.
Yeah, you don't. You make the mental note.
I say let's. All right, follow me to the left and watch your step because there is quite a large chasm and I can't actually see the bottom of it from here. So, yeah, watch your step, lads. I'm gonna walk over
Doop,
to
doop.
Okay.
To the
the
bookshelves.
bookshelves.
As
Hey,
you
are those
start
crates?
making your way, as you start making your way over there, and you get a better angle for view, you notice that down below it looks like there's more and more sections, like this platform that just hug the surrounding open space.
So like all the other floors look like this then?
Similar, yes.
Okay.
Different contents, and it's hard to say. Mostly crates, some shelves, but
Great gods
it
above!
seems to go down for. It's hard to say.
Great gods above! How much shit do they have in this warehouse?
Shit. I say this is a wondrous repository of knowledge.
I wish to check every crate.
I begin to look for the specified book that the bartender told me about.
It's kind of. It'll be at random. We're gonna
Yeah.
roll a.
And I'm just gonna be keeping watch, listening out for.
You start
footsteps
looking at
in
the
here.
books
Can I check these crates over here?
if you'd like to. So you take a look at the books and you find
Rolling.
textbook on
Roll. I rolled in 16.
this one.
What am I rolling with stat wise?
Stat well, you just pick a book up at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So you roll and you found a text on local flora.
Flora, huh?
Mhm.
Not what I wanted.
Nope. We can search again. It's pretty quick. You find contracts.
Contracts.
Just a ledger filled of contracts.
Can I
I make
investigate
that-
these crates too? Or
Say again?
can I investigate these crates? I'm sure there's something interesting in here. Might help. What's
Oh, I
It
wanna.
could be. You check the crates, and they contain. I like this random table. It's fun. You
Sure.
find. You find a container full of grease.
Well, that's not.
It's
Well,
just filled to the brim with grease.
well, there's nothing useful in here.
The first. He opens the first box. and
Well,
it's just
I don't. Nothing important up here.
Your greed has been thwarted.
Okay, I continue
Oh, I
looking
love
at the
this table.
specified book.
Okay.
Actually, I'd like to take a closer look at those contracts just to see if there's any.
I hand the book over to a Devrin.
Because I was quite the. I fancied myself somewhat of a legal expert, because in my homeland every guardsman had to know the law inside and out. So I'd like to see if there's any sort of.
Well, Seymour, I made it.
Yay!
No thanks to your directions.
As you guys are pouring over the bookshelves, and Josh starts making his way towards you from the crate of grease,
Disappointed.
you you see someone fade into existence.
From underneath the table.
Oh.
You see a circle form on the ground, and it begins to spin, and you feel the air rush out,
Yeah.
and then from the depths
It
themselves.
could be that, or we could find him in one of the crates, or we could just find him in one.
He's in the crate
I think
of
that's
grease.
way better. I think that's way better, honestly.
He comes out of the crate of grease.
It comes out of the crate of
Yeah,
grease.
when you inspected it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the next couple of turns, he's more prone to fire attacks, but his dexterity is also better because he can evade.
Because he's slippery.
He's slippery.
He's slippery.
Hey guys, I got my rope.
Oh.
I make a note and say, what is he doing in the crate of grease?
Down here of all
we
places.
We got me and him
It's
got
ki- it's kinda-
separated.
It's kind of a strange story.
Yeah, okay.
The last I saw him, he was we were coming back from the forest, and I ran to go help the wounded in the explosion, and I haven't seen him since.
Have you been hiding out here this whole time?
Do I roll wisdom right now? Or...
You just answer the question.
Did
Can you repeat the question?
those warehouse goons like capture you and put you in a crate full of grease?
Sure. As far as I know.
Okay.
Did they hit you over the head?
Roll for wisdom.
Did they hit you with stupefy?
Roll for wisdom to remember.
Yeah.
Wait, let me
It's
see
not
if-
even- it's not
wait,
even- yeah.
here's your dice.
I forgot.
This tiny dice.
I'll fix them. There you go.
It's
Okay,
bitches all caps.
All right,
Roll-
that might,
roll your
that might work. Yeah, I just need to refresh really quick. 1 second.
For sure.
Failed to connect full.
Aren't you already? Oh,
Not gonna be full.
not full though.
I got invited. No, that's probably why I'm trying to join in random people's. Okay. Okay.
Wait, did you just say connect to random server or something?
Actually, no, okay. No, wait. No, never mind. I just got the invite. Okay.
Well, what happened to the clock?
Just that gone.
It's been deleted.
Our stress clock is gone.
I'm
We can load in another one if you want.
Yes.
No,
No.
don't bring the stress clock back.
How about
No stress clock. No stress clock.
We
All
don't.
we're gonna all we're gonna hear is beeps.
And then we're gonna
No,
see a
no
bunch.
stress
Not
clock.
We're gonna see
Not
a
a
bunch of.
calculator.
We're gonna see a bunch of waving hands.
Okay. No.
It's not even making a noise. Quick, put boobs.
Well,
Wow.
I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know when I find out. Okay.
Wait, find out what?
What the hell are you guys are talking about?
Okay. Sorry, I started talking as if you were already in the room. That was probably confusing.
Gotcha.
Oh, I saw that gif.
Yeah, I've seen it before too, but I love it. The ending.
All right, well, let me send you another invite, I guess.
Yeah. All right. All right. I'm sorry though.
The hell were you doing all day?
He was in a tub of grease, remember? Got to get the grease out.
Right, yeah, I guess so.
He needed to find the Clorox to get the grease out.
I know.
He's looking for a snack of a Tide Pod.
Only the millennials do.
Oh, no. Isn't it like technically Generation Z now or something crazy?
What the fuck? That's actually kind of cool.
But why generations?
They're
'cause
destined to
we were-
become zombies.
Because we were Generation Y.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
Because it was Generation X was like the
Well, no, I
70s, 80s.
think Generation they all just get bad raps, you know.
Baby
Yeah.
boomers, right? Generation X.
Yeah.
Hmm.
well,
No, like it's like the
baby
1980s.
boomers is like
Yeah.
The 1980s are like Generation X.
technically
Yeah, probably.
baby boomers are like
60s.
after
Before?
World
No,
War II.
Yeah, like the 40s.
yeah, something
50s, like 50s to 60s.
Like that.
Born, I should. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
A quick Google search will tell me.
Yeah, Josh's comments are gonna
Is
say
there a
we're all
magic
wrong.
conch?
Try asking again. No. Probably yes.
All right.
Okay.
Magic conch, no.
Okay, can I? I'm gonna go get a glass of water, really. But I'm actually like, 'cause I don't have my water with. I actually I'm
Go ahead.
okay.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I guess I'll just keep looking through the books.
Yeah. Keep rolling for to see what I find.
Okay. This is fun.
So it ranges from the 40s to the 60s
Yeah, that's what I thought.
for baby boomers.
What do I find next?
26. You find a diary.
A diary. What about?
Whoa, are they selling a diary in this world?
It's like I'm being visibly confused now. It's like I thought they stocked books for selling, not books from people.
Yeah, so far the only
This is
Book for
becoming
sale.
highly suspicious.
Upon closer inspection, you notice this diary is entitled "A Diary of a Man Named Frank."
I decided just like I don't really care about a man named Frank. Named.
But if I roll high enough, will I find the Ballad of Gay Tony?
I don't know. Let's see. You find a map.
Map. What about?
On closer inspection, this map is actually of the warehouse.
Oh, this could be very useful.
Yes.
I
find our way around.
I pocket the map. Next.
Do you look at it? Okay.
Not even looking at it.
I just pocket the map.
Well, I guess we'll just look through this shit we get when Nick gets back.
You find a historical text.
Oh, this might be what I'm looking for. I peruse its contents for myths or.
This historical text speaks mostly of the rise and fall of kings and dynasties, but not very much of myths.
I don't find anything. I put it back on the shelf.
Oh, perfect! You found the Book of Myths.
Oh, here we go.
Wow.
How convenient.
And I found fucking Greece.
Well, you could
And
look again. They're different crates.
crazy man.
You
Are
just
there-
gave up after the first one.
Oh, I thought I searched these crates.
Oh, you search
Yeah,
a
no,
crate.
they're all just full of grease.
Well, yeah, I just assumed you would keep the grease pile in a grease pile, you know?
I mean, it doesn't make sense.
I begin
They
reading
are.
the book
It
of
is all.
myths.
Okay.
There's the text section, and this is the grease section.
The grease section.
You find goose grease.
You find.
Oh no. It's a book on grease, huh?
You find a crate of leaves.
What is wrong with this warehouse? What are they keeping here?
Quick, tell Nick to roll in the leaves, and he'll be
Become
camouflaged.
You see a small note that denotes that these are actually fortune-telling, like tea-reading leaves, but they are still just a crate of leaves. Oh, do you want to search again? This is entertaining.
Yeah, let's try a third. How many crates are here?
About
3, 4, 5, 6.
we'll say 9.
Sure, let's try another crate for fun while we wait for Nick again.
He's just trying to recover from being in a crate of grease all day.
Oh, god damn it.
What is it?
It's another crate of leaves.
What kind of leaves?
I hate this place. This warehouse sucks.
Are they like eucalyptus leaves? Like they're poisonous to eat?
Sure, these are eucalyptus leaves.
They're poisonous to all but like one species of animal.
You see a small sticky note on the crate that says, "Do not mix up with tea leaves." Right next to it.
Oh,
Do you check another crate?
Yes, let's do another crate. This is opening loot. These are loot boxes right here.
And you find a crate full of bones.
What is this?
What kind of bones?
These are also fortune-telling bones.
I hate this place. Where's the money?
Do you roll for
They
other crate?
they probably keep the money in the like.
Well, where's stuff I can sell?
This is Josh. This is like
Probably
a
sell tea.
this is like a distribution house. This isn't like a.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're in Blamazon.
Oh man, this is
So-
interesting.
All the crates could literally be random because it's Blamazon.
Yes.
You want to search again?
Yeah, I got another crate. Right here's 250.
Okay.
Can't wait till he opens the one with sex toys.
Oh, this one has grains in it. You find a crate full of food.
Oh boy,
It's
unprocessed.
I can't carry it though.
grains.
Unmilled grain.
You could probably take a bushel full in your hand and then just stuff it in the bag.
Just for
Put it
foods.
put it down your
Sure.
pants.
Put it down your
Maybe you
Put
could
it down your
say-
pants and reach down your pants and grab some grain and shove it in your mouth every time you're hungry.
Maybe sell it to a baker or something.
It's just like a handful though.
Here's my pants. My pants.
It's like,
full.
can you make some really fresh bread? I brought the grains.
I bought you the
You
raw
start-
material.
you start
This whole time I'm just reading.
Yeah,
ignoring
you're
the
reading.
fact
I'm like,
that a box is being opened.
start-
I'm just in the
start-
corner going, what the fuck?
You start unbuckling your pants to get out the grain.
No, I'm not taking the grain.
Okay, you don't take the grain. How many? That's like 5 boxes now.
That's like
isn't it?
5, yeah.
Got like 4 left.
Oh,
Or
man.
more.
Can we get any skins on this one?
4. It's a crate full of bark.
Oh my god.
Is it fortune telling bar?
It's just regular bark.
This warehouse sucks.
I mean, you could.
I'm
you
gonna
could
go pee real quick.
Yeah,
You could put some in your tinderbox.
I guess. But I don't have
You
a
could use it
tinderbox. I have a backpack.
You could just throw it in the backpack, I guess.
Was it? You didn't have a tinderbox as part of your pack?
Mm-mm.
thing? Scholars pack?
No. Scholars pack is mostly like parchment and ink and stuff.
Oh my god.
What is it now?
It's
So
another
many-
crate of bones.
Oh my god. 2
These
more
are some-
crates. You drew 2 more crates.
Let's see, what is it? 85?
Come on, something valuable.
You find a crate of semi-liquid suspension.
What?
It's almost like gelatin, but not edible.
Okay.
So it's like we found a crate of KY jelly.
Ugh.
That's a fair assessment.
Now this is what you put down your pants.
I have one more crate.
One more crate.
Let it be something. You know, I'm gonna roll a couple times. Let it be something good.
Loot box. Come on, gold skin.
Come on, 26. Oh, that sucks. You find a crate full of dust.
Wow. Right.
Just dust. Just full of dust.
Empty crate.
No,
It's
is it
just
empty
dust.
or is it full of dust?
It's full of dust.
So it's like just so much dust that it's literally full of it.
It's
just
like
sand.
it's hard packed in there, but it is dust. It's not. It has no sand-like texture.
Alright, it's just garbage. Alright, I'm heading back to the book, people. There's nothing up on this floor.
I make the Snyder mark as he's entering it. How the treasure hunt goes.
I don't want to talk about it.
It was off of a fair loot table, I swear.
The loot table for junk.
Really.
Uh,
What was in the other crates?
Just don't worry
lots
about
of
it.
Lots of bones, some bark,
Literal
dust.
dust.
Just
A crate
dust.
full of dust.
I'm pretty sure this was just the garbage. They're just throwing out this stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why it's
the
right by the
dumpster.
entrance.
Yeah, right.
So, as I'm reading the book, what do I find?
So as you see the Book of Myths, you see two entries that catch your interest. You see an entry that notes about the golems used to found towns, like you've been seeing throughout your travels so far.
Well, did we know that they're golems, or they're just rocks to us still?
No, you identified them.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And but it notes that there were various religious groups and cults that used these. So it's hard to say who used them for this town for that time ago.
My fight, and thus
What?
I'm back.
Oh.
Hey, Grease Man.
Also, David, you can upload the new image
What new image?
with,
Oh, for you?
with the transparent background.
Okay. Did he
Also,
post it?
yeah, he
Oh,
I put it in
okay.
Discord.
I see.
It's rough, but I did it in like a second.
That's
Here, hearing about what I've just read.
I was just saying, like, I've
Hmm?
honestly been very tired lately.
Oh, well, we were planning on like stopping at 10 so everybody can go to bed.
Mhm.
So it'll be just a couple hours if you're down for that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
If not, I guess we can pretend
Okay,
you weren't
sure.
in the grease.
You just popped out of the grease like, nah, I'm good, and go back in the grease.
All right.
Go back to
What's the
sleep.
server password?
Bitches all
It's
cut.
the same as it always is.
Oh, okay.
As I read more about it, I come to the conclusion that Santana might be a demigod summoned by a cult.
Hmm.
All right.
I would also like to inquire about if I found anything useful in the documents. Particularly, I was looking for any sort of illegal activity or like shady contracts, anything that might tie Santana to, or tie the warehouse to. I don't know, just something.
Something incriminating.
Yeah.
I see. All right. So, can you guys give me a quick recap?
We're going to just when our characters all get together. Well, I guess we could just do it out of character.
What?
Okay,
I
so
just saw everything underneath Nick's character
Oh,
name.
you barely
I
saw
just
it?
saw it.
We did that last time.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
okay, so
Okay, that's actually pretty funny.
so you and me were in the forest.
Okay.
We were approaching the town and we saw this huge explosion, and
Right.
then I rushed in to go help, and
Yeah.
I glanced behind me eventually because I didn't hear you following me, and you were just gone. So there was the huge explosion because the mule exploded itself with the magic stuff that was in its pack.
They used the decanter of endless water yesterday to help put out the flames.
These are your dice balls.
Christian played through the fire and flames with the natural 20 and helped inspire the commoners to hop through the flames to their own safety.
Good.
Found a,
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
they were mostly human commoners, but there was one kobold, which was strange. And I told them about there being another section to the warehouse. They went inside and they found the accountant kind of huddled in a corner, scared, and she directed them towards where there is an underground section to the warehouse. They spent quite a while digging while Josh watched because he didn't want to roll to help out. And they were tired and it was late, so they went home they went to the inn for the day. Josh was a cheap bastard and slept in a tent outside for like 1 copper piece.
And
That was-
Cat
whatever.
stalked him for a long time.
That
Cat
sounds-
stalked him, but they
sounds-
did not attack him.
Yeah.
And then,
well, I mean that's all nice and all, but why am I covered in grease?
I don't know. Did you get hit in the head? Did you get taken
they
prisoner?
I wanted you to just kind of pop up, but they wanted you to pop out of the crates that Josh was digging through. You just
All
so
the
happened to pop out of
garbage.
the one full of... Yeah, it was mostly garbage, mostly just grease, dust, and all this other stuff.
Okay.
But
We just
yeah,
know the thing that.
Well,
that guard stuck
alternative-
in there.
Alternatively, it could be like you were performing rites for, I guess, the dead guards, maybe. So yeah, so David was rolling to see what was
trying to
in,
find random objects.
to see what was in the crates, and it happened to be grease, and that's why we thought it'd be funny if you like popped up out of the grease, and you're like, "How the hell did I get here?"
Exactly. So we're like, okay, sure, you're in the grease.
That was way like it's kind of
It's funnier than you just coming. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
It was way less. What is it?
like contrived than just
Yeah.
They just
you
popping it off.
appearing
Out
from
of
like a
thin air.
magical circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. But yeah.
It's funny.
So yeah, he just popped out. You found a map of the warehouse.
Yeah, let's
Which is
look at that.
popular.
I hand the map over to Devrin because he seems a better pathfinder than I am.
Ha.
Yes,
okay.
let me take a look.
He's
at that.
better at Dungeons and Dragons and
That's good.
anyway.
And I
All right, so Nick, do you want to come? Do you want to walk over here and meet with
Sure.
us? All right. So you,
Alright.
as you walk over, I say, watch your step there.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah, there's a
This whole middle section is just
I see.
it looks like a bottomless chasm.
but it's just like it's level upon level of like merchandise.
Yeah, of this kind of format. It's just all around this one chasm. And it goes down as far as the eye can see. So looking at the map, you notice that the book is almost in a level like form. It's a book, and as you open it up, it shows the top floor on the first page.
Yeah.
You open up the next page and you see an area of the map like this one with the hallway down the edge.
Okay.
And as you start flipping through the rest, you see most of them are just simple shapes like this without any hallway, as if they're just a section like this with nothing more than the
Gotcha.
inventory.
I asked Devrin to skip ahead, find somewhere more interesting that we would find interest.
Yeah, let's see if there's any.
Yeah, you can roll if you want.
Okay. Just flipping through, looking for something.
Something interesting than just the same.
Mm-hmm.
13.
13. So you notice that once you're on the fifth page for the 13th basement floor, there's it doesn't look like the others. It doesn't even show the bottomless chasm anymore. Although from here it definitely looks like it goes down further than that.
Well, that's odd.
Um.
Take a look at this. I flip the book around and I show everyone.
I make the comment that it doesn't look like the same as the other floors of the map.
Yeah, exactly.
Nick starts
Even though-
giggling at the map.
The page before it, and the page
Those are
after
that's
it So the page before this and the page after this, there's the pit's gone.
Yeah.
That's
Really.
weird. Let's go check that
I-
out. Oh, but first, like, was there anything interesting in
Oh,
those
yeah, in
contracts, or
contract
was it just like inconsequential stuff?
The contracts seem to more denote just employee contracts. It seems like there's something, a sort of an NDA going on it,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
pretty standard pay. I mean, it seems like it's still cheap. It's in the silver pieces per day.
we go to the 13th floor then.
Yeah, it's like let's go down.
Yeah.
All right, you make
Assuming there's no incident on the way down.